To reduce the spread of COVID-19 and its impacts on health and society, a safe and effective vaccine is the most important intervention to end the pandemic. Coming up on Polk Place, we will talk with the Florida Department of Health in Polk County about COVID-19 vaccine programs. So make sure you stick around. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio, Public Information Officer for the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, Nicole Riley. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, it has been a little bit busy, haven't you?
Just a little bit, just a little.
Got this thing going on.
Yeah, this COVID thing just keeps hanging around there, huh?
But the good news is lots of vaccinations, lots of progress. So if we could we go with a status update? Where are we as we speak?
Yeah, I believe last time I was in studio, the executive orders had just come out where we were vaccinating individuals 60 years of age and older, healthcare workers, and so on. Now, the executive orders have extended all the way down to individuals who are 18 years of age and older are eligible to receive the COVID vaccine here in the state of Florida. And so we are encouraging any individuals who's interested in receiving the COVID vaccine to go on and register through our Polk County vaccine registration portal so that we can make an appointment and get you signed up to receive a vaccine.
As we were talking pre-interview wise, the hardest part of this has been getting them to register, but then getting them in to get shots. It's just talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so once an individual goes on and registers, they put their information in, and then they are slotted into a system where our call center takes that pool of individuals, and they, for each vaccination event that we have, we're making appointments for every event. So as those events come up, we are scheduling those based off of vaccine supply we receive. And so when we have those opportunities for vaccinations, we call individuals to schedule them in for an appointment. So it's important, if you're interested in receiving a COVID vaccine, to register through our portal, because that's where we're going to schedule the appointments and make them week to week as we have the vaccine availability and as we're getting out into the community and providing vaccine.
As far as the vaccines go here in Polk County, who are the makers?
Actually, our main vaccine that we're distributing is Moderna, and that's what we've had from the beginning, and we continue to use that primarily. The Moderna is a 2-dose vaccine every 28 days. So once you receive your first dose for us, when you come in for your appointment, you'll receive your first vaccine, and then you'll receive an appointment card that lets you know when your second dose, when your appointment time is for your second dose. Generally, we keep that same time slot that you had your first appointment in, but it's for a date, for a later date, 28 days later, and that's given to you on the card. So we want individuals to hold on to that card because that's how they come in for their second dose. So we've done a lot of vaccination events out at Lake Eva, out at different community centers. So wherever you go to have your first vaccine, that's where you'll go for your second vaccine. We try to replicate the event so that way it makes it easier, similar time, similar in the same location. Once individuals come in, we're receiving a lot of feedback that the process is very smooth. They come in, they receive their vaccine. Generally, they're served right at their appointment time, sometimes even a little earlier. They go into a holding area for about 15 minutes after you receive your vaccine, sometimes 30 minutes, depending on certain conditions. And then we monitor you to make sure there are no effects. And then after the 15 or 30 minutes is done, then they're able to go about their way.
We mentioned short-term effects, 15 to 30 minutes. What are you hearing so far from first, second doses? Because with members here at work that have gotten it, really noticed no side effects, nothing whatsoever. What are you hearing?
I think it varies person to person, but we do want to really encourage that second dose. for individuals to come in and receive that, just for them to receive the full effectiveness of the vaccine. I know that some think that when they get their first vaccine, they may or may not have to come in for their second dose, but please, we want to encourage individuals to keep that second appointment time and come in so you can get the full effectiveness of the vaccine and feel good.
Talk about the importances of the practices that we've been, even though you've got the vaccine, it's still important to practice the social distancing, things along that lines, if you would, please.
Yeah, absolutely. COVID is still not gone. It's still here. We still have cases in the county. This vaccine provides an awesome way to be able to quell that, but it's still important for individuals to continue to wash their hands for 20 seconds or more, use hand sanitizer if a soap and water station is not available, continue to practice social distancing, wearing a mask. I know that we're getting into the spring and summertime, so social gatherings are starting to come about a bit more. Maybe consider planning those where it's outside with a limited number of individuals. We're getting into the springtime and great weather, so barbecue season is coming. Stay outdoors if you can, and limit the number of individuals, so then that way you still protect yourselves and protect others. And vaccine is becoming widely available, so we're encouraged to hear and to see that. So for those individuals who are interested in being vaccinated for full effective protection, register on our portal, so that way we can contact you in the coming days and weeks to schedule that appointment.
We've got just a little bit of time left. I'm going to give you the final words on this. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate what I was just sharing. It's important for individuals, if you have any interest in receiving a COVID vaccine and you're 18 years of age and older, please go and register through our portal at register.polk.health. It's our county portal, and that's where we're going to make appointments for individuals. So if you put your information in there, oftentimes you'll receive a status update so you can see if you're in queue or if you're in waiting, or being scheduled for an appointment. One other important thing to note is that the call for an appointment may not just come from the health department. We have a variety of vaccination partners across the county who are assisting us in vaccinating individuals in our registration list, or on our registration list. So Watson Clinic, Lakeland Regional, Bond, Baycare, Gessler Clinic, a lot of the health entities across the county are assisting us in providing those vaccination appointments. So you may receive a call from some of those individuals. Lakeland Regional, I don't know if I mentioned them too, it's a big one. You may receive a call for an appointment to go to one of their locations, but they're using our same portal and registration list too.
All right, well, hopefully we'll have an update next month and have some new numbers, and we'll go from there, all right?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Come back and see me again real soon.
Absolutely, thanks.
Many of the decisions regarding who gets the COVID-19 vaccine depends on the decisions of the state and federal government. Now, this includes the amount of vaccine Polk County will receive, when and how. The state's allocation plan is based on phased approach, while the vaccine doses are in supply as they are now. For more information, you can contact the Polk County COVID-19 vaccination hotline at 863-298-7500, or to register for a COVID-19 vaccine shot, go to register.polk.health.